Monty has a typical personality that is related to the stereotype of a rock star being seen from Smash His Room to his rocker personality. Seems to like break and destroy things as seen in the Your Boss's fight. Looks like he enjoys breaking doors more than anything, since some of the doors of the floor flex have signs with the symbol of Monty crossed out to dissuade you from entering. Say shows that Monty has a lot of strength breaking steel doors like the others. Animatronics can't do that. Can jump great distances to reach. Gregory is also immune to faster cam because of his glasses protect their eyes. Montgomery has assumed the original role of Bonnie Glamrock in the band after the band's premature dismantling. Is theorized that Montgomery destroyed and got rid of Bonnie Glamrock so that he can become part of the band. There is another theory that Blondie was eliminated from the band because this is a rabbit and the local rabbits had a bad reputation for events that occurred in the past. Montgomery seems to have a great hatred and resentment for Glamrock Freddy because of the behavior he possesses. It seems to be envy that Glamrock Freddy is the leader of the band and the face of Fazbear. We can also show this in the final level of the mini-golf game, in which we can see Montgomery to Glamrock Chica and Roxanne Wolf, and Montgomery seems to be the new leader because it is the one that stands out the most, and on one side we can see Glamrock Freddy thrown in a garbage dump. This can also be evidenced in one of the game's alternate endings, in which we can see Montgomery as vocalist and the new face of the band replacing Glamrock Freddy. In Five Nights at Freddy 3 there is a series of secret mini-games, and a specific one is called Happy Day, in which we can see a few children with some animatronic masks. In between these we can see a very similar to Montgomery having its same color, and it seems to be that it's also the same species as Montgomery. Besides, we can see another kid wearing a purple mask, perhaps referring to the Glamrock Freddy replacement. We have the great doubt if it is that the species of Montgomery belongs to a crocodile, to an alligator, or even some say that it is a lizard. However, in his jump scare when it is destroyed, it performs by turning the player while biting the face. This maneuver is very similar to that of a crocodile. In addition, Montgomery is the only animatronic core of the entire franchise that is a reptile, without counting to Oldman Consequences, since they say that this also is. The voice actor from Montgomery is Cameron Miller, giving voice for the first time to a character from a video game, doing an excellent job to do his first time.
Rock and roll. Hey, little guy.
Continuing with the above, is quite curious to know that these animatronics possess addictions or different problems. In the case of Montgomery, we wonder as an animatronic or can feel hatred towards another being, in this case to Glamrock Freddy, because they are only animatronic without the ability to feel pain, feelings, and among other things. However, there are several theories that could justify this. Among these say that Montgomery possesses the soul of a child, or that they are simply failures of logic in history. Continuing with the advent of Glamrock Montgomery, throughout the game we can go collecting messages and we can read what they deal with through our clock. In the section of messages between these tell us that before Montgomery was destroyed, before he happened a similar accident, in which he could have been destroyed after taking the place of Bonnie Glamrock, and also tell us that Bonnie was last seen in Monty Golf, thus supporting the theory that Montgomery destroyed him. Submechanophobia is the fear of submerged objects made by man, either partially or totally underwater. These objects can be Rex statues or ancient buildings, but also more mundane elements such as buoys and diverse debris. And curiously, the object more related to this fear are animatronics or man-made marine animals. In the Monty Golf section we can see exactly this fear in the mechanical crocodiles that come out and hide in the river, and among other monsters related to marine animals that allude to the submechanophobia. Montgomery is the animatronic who is in charge of replacing Freddy in case certain things happen. Vanessa mentions that when she's talking to Freddy in parts and services over at the end I mentioned in a previous curiosity, where Montgomery takes the post of Glamrock Freddy. Kieran is the executive director of Illumix, a company dedicated to FNAF. Kieran had an interview where he stated that after the official departure of Security Bridge Montgomery, the other Glamtronic animatronics rock would be released to FNAF. Plus, Andre Udaden, co-founder of Steel Wool Studios, confirmed that his favorite character was Montgomery.